When life gets you in sticky situations, sometimes a stroke of dumb luck is all that stands between life and death. From surviving bear attacks to stray ice daggers falling from the sky, here are 40 moments of perfect timing caught on camera. It looked like he was trying to save his bike, but wait until you see what he really saved. Rock climbing is all fun and games until the equipment you put all your trust in betrays you. The fact that he came out of this fall with just a few scratches is crazy. This hunter was probably searching for some birds, but the universe gave him a bear. Someone needs to study the nerves on that man. A little dip in the ocean? Sounds nice. Until a great white shark greets you with its mouth wide open. Not today, lady. This mountain lion wanted to try bipedal cuisine. Sucks when your food has a frickin' gun. Because if it weren't for the gunshots, it was game over. Here's what happens when you try to open a water bottle with your mouth and your plan goes sideways. Lucky for him, his teacher knew the Heimlich maneuver. Next time your therapist asks you why you have trust issues, show them this. You can tell this man's walked on eggshells before. Earthquakes of 6.9 magnitudes don't usually give people enough time to escape, but the people in this gymnasium in Taiwan have a different story to tell. What an unbelievably narrow escape. This volcano didn't choose violence for years, but it was all an act. The diva was just waiting for someone with a camera to show up.
Wow.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time. This family was having lunch when the ceiling fan decided to join in. But if you're as lucky as this family, you've got nothing to worry about. Unless you're Doctor Strange, you should run the hell away if you see that coming towards you. Or you have this guy's luck, or his balls. If it weren't for the boulder there, we'd be looking at a human popsicle. Driving your jet ski headfirst into a gigantic cargo ship is a crazy move, but what's crazier is somehow not getting sucked in completely and going away in one piece. Phew, you bet he saw a glimpse of heaven for a moment there. Nothing is scarier than a failed aircraft engine, and that's what this pilot had to deal with. A shaky landing, but also a life-saving one. This skier must have had the adrenaline rush of his life when he fell off a 150-foot cliff. Thankfully, he landed in powder snow in one piece.
Thank you.
Winter isn't that bad. Like, what's the worst that can happen? A massive ice dagger free falling from the sky, almost crushing your skull? Apparently, yes. Kayaking is fun, said no hippo ever. Yep, when a hippo decides the kayaking time is over, you count your lucky stars it didn't crush you into a smoothie, and you run as fast as you can, while you still can. There's only one thing worse than an angry bear, a bear pretending it does not care, because it's only waiting for the perfect moment to turn you into its punching bag. Jesus Christ, that was so close the man let out a caveman scream. Imagine telling your boss you're late for work because lightning struck your car. Damn, did this guy have a personal beef with them or what? When a bear sprints up a tree like a squirrel, it's disturbing to witness, especially if you're the human hiding in that tree. This poor patient could have lost his legs in this horrific elevator accident, but thankfully someone stopped the elevator last minute. Just because an elephant looks like it comes in peace doesn't mean it does. Brunch? On my property? I don't frickin' think so. When you're a great pilot, even your fails look badass. Tom Cruise is trying to reach this guy for the next Mission Impossible movie, as we speak. This ship launch was about to turn into a total disaster, but luckily the worker made all the right decisions very quickly. You know what they say? Never trust an iceberg. these explorers learned this lesson the hard way. Thankfully, they were rescued in no time. Surprise parties are cool unless it's an uninvited snake on your boat. All things considered, you can't blame him for losing his cool. If my dog ever crossed the road, I hope he's as lucky as this guy. Where can one get this dog's blessing? Asking for my dog. Having a stroll buddy is great, unless he insists on walking silently behind you, on four legs, with death in his eyes. It's worse when it wants to have a stare down. Good for him, the lion was to prepare its dinner just then. Doing groceries doesn't have to be any harder than it is, but a flying Coke coming to smack you in the face at the speed of light doesn't care. Kudos to that COVID shield for saving the day. This bull shark pulled up, cartoon villain style, and we were about to have a new Jaws film. If this man's still spearfishing after that, he's got nerves of steel, because most people wouldn't look at the ocean again. Celebrities need their privacy. They can't be taking selfies all day. Ask this bison. He knows. But when this diva gets mad, you're lucky to make it out with all your bones still intact. This man saw a stranger 2 rows ahead of him drop his phone and caught it like a foul ball at a baseball game. The spectators wanted to see an F-16 jet up close, and their wish was the pilot's command. Whoa, bro, easy. Don't decapitate your fans. This woman was so passionate about introducing the aircraft, she almost ran into it. Just a few inches in the wrong direction, and she'd be a head shorter. A seagull stuck to you like that? That must feel nastier than it looks. The cartoon physics in shows like Tom and Jerry is inspired by true events, like this one. 2 vehicles tried to crush him, but no, the universe said, not today. Missing your train sucks, but it sucks less than dying. That's what this guy will tell you. Just centimeters away from being dead. Now that's some luck right there. So what if the food was on a bike? This snake saw an opportunity and took it. Got to give it to that man though, handled it like it was nothing. This driver probably thought the worst was over, but then a boulder tried its hand at assassination. That was so anxiety-inducing. You don't confuse a cougar with cubs for bobcats, because then you get an angry cougar mama stalking you and terrorizing you for 6 minutes of hell. Lucky for this hiker that he knew how to deal with the situation, or else the baby cougars would be getting some fast food that day. Jeep or not, a hungry tiger will always test your luck. If it weren't for their vehicle, the food chain would have probably seen some changes that day.